Yo, what it do? What it do? It's your boy Re-Up, and I'm back at it again, keeping it real, raw, and 100. Hey man, I've been getting, tweets. I've been getting, people hitting me up even on the YouTube comments, asking me about 2K23. What are my thoughts? What is this? What is that? We're gonna get to that. Y'all see the title of the video though. You know what I mean? And I know some of you guys are like, oh, here's this NBA Live fanboy with this nostalgia. For those who know me, you guys know I'm far from a fanboy. Far from it. Because I rock with both games. I play both games. Unlike most of these fanboys, they only play NBA Live. Like, they haven't played 2K in years, but they have all the opinions based on what other people are saying about the game and their experiences, which is just a bad way to judge a video game, my opinion. Just a terrible way of judging a video game is based off what other people are saying. That is like people was talking about other people. You know what I'm saying? If I have met that person, or if that ain't my right hand man giving me his opinion about it, I really can't even put any thought behind that, because people give their opinions about things all the time. So, people say they don't like YouTube. I mean, I love doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta love something. If you're not doing things out of love, it's kind of like, it's kind of, you're just pushing yourself. You're just faking it at the moment until you get settled. But anyway, NBA 2K23 and the whole thing, man. I'm gonna make this straight to the point. I'm not gonna try to hold you guys too long. So let's get to it. I don't give a damn about 2K23. I'm not even thinking about getting the game. I talked to 3 of my homeboys about it, and we chopped it up, whatever. It's just, I can't rock with that. Every year, same shit. Every year it be a couple tweaks, but it always be the same gameplay results. 2K has a system. It's not about basketball. It's what you do on that court. You don't have to have any type of knowledge to play 5-on-5. Guys, like I said, you might hit me with the nostalgia shit, but this is what I'm still stuck on. I love the 5-on-5. But my thing is this. It is too arcadish. It's nothing like what it used to be. 2K9 through 2K13 was the best games ever. I'm even going 2K9 with all the cherry picking and shit that was going on in that game. It still was a fun game, but yeah, that cherry picking was a little bit overrated, of course. It was always things to work on and improve. I mean, of course that. It's any game. Even Live 10 right now, the game that you're looking at, this game wasn't perfect, but it still was a good game. Now, let's go to 2K14. This is when I got it for the new console at the time, which was the Xbox One. I don't know, it was just different. It didn't feel the same. The green light was so much of a big thing. That's all people actually studied, would try to hit the green shot. It's not about taking a good shot. They don't care if 100 people in their face. As long as they can hit a green shot, that's all that matters. And people start to study. People start to get the timing of the green shot, because they know if they hit the shot right, they know that it's going in 9 times out of 10. I mean, it's been a couple guys said things about they miss greens. I never missed a green. But it's crazy because to me, I haven't rocked with 2K hard at all really since 2K13 on the 360. It's almost like NBA Live to me. How NBA Live didn't develop as good as a game on the 360 compared to the PlayStation 2 at the time, because like NBA Live 05, I mean, was already said to be one of the greatest games ever from NBA Live. But then you go to NBA Live 06 on the 360, people starting to run away because it was just terrible from what they say. You know what I'm saying? So Then '07, the same thing. '08, the same thing. '09 is when things started to turn around, and then they made the NBA Live community favorite NBA Live 10. So, you know, that's when it started to turn around, but it was just a little bit too late because 2K was already just dominating, and people already knew that NBA Live was developing a bad reputation for their games already. So they didn't make the proper changes. And that's why they're gone. So let's get back to 2K. 2K, to me, was just from 2K9 to 2K13, best games to me on the 360. Best games to me. Then when it comes down to 2K14 on the Xbox One, it's just like they lost me. I felt like they brung a lot of park gameplay over to the head-to-head competition, team versus team. I felt like they done that so bad, especially in 2K15, because the big man was just, that's like, it was dominant that year. Anthony Davis was on the cover. And yo, that game just turned into total garbage to me. That's what made me come to NBA Live like, okay, when I play offline, when I play the computer, this game feels like they're trying to develop a real basketball game and give us what a real basketball game is all about. Bringing that back, because I haven't had that feeling since Xbox 360. And at the time, I wasn't into old games, but I could have been still playing, 2K13 on the 360 and not even stress trying to play it just because it was a new gen, but my mind wasn't there yet. You know what I'm saying? It was 2014, man. I was still in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thinking about, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thinking about it. So, but now it's like, man, it hits you like, I'm going back now and I'm playing older basketball games and I'm enjoying them. You know what I'm saying? Like 2K13 already on the way, 2K12, and I'm going crazy with these games. Cause I mean, it's an experience that we're not getting. Well, I'm not getting from 2K right now, or any other basketball game that comes out right now. I'm not getting it. You know what I'm saying? And 2K19 did give me that little bit of that feel back, but it just still was 2K, the new gen of 2K at the time. So I just couldn't rock with it fully. And they just lost me, you guys. So when it comes down to 2K, man, I really don't even care what they got going on. I've heard a couple things. I haven't even watched the whole trail of it. I mean, I see it. When I see the same shit. They're gonna add something that's gonna make people go crazy. I heard it's like $150. Y'all, good luck with that for you 2K heads, because I know you're gonna buy it. That's cool. You love what you love. I mean, hell, I spent $120 on the 2K wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not hating on y'all. Go ahead and spend your money. But in me, I can't do it. I'm not a park player. So if you're a park player, then go for it. But to me, 2K is mostly focusing on the kids and just making this game fun instead of basketball. I can't play a sports game that's not competitive. That just gets to me. And 2K is like a system. If you do the system right, you will prevail. You will win. You'll hit your green shots. You'll get people open. But the new way of how they have people playing the games is just, and how they make the games now, and the gameplay, it just watered down. It just seems unrealistic. It just doesn't seem right. I feel like they loosen the game up a little bit and try to make it more on a fun part so everybody can play, instead of just really making this a basketball game. And just, if you don't know how to dribble and shoot in real life, or if you don't take time to study the game and look at it, because you don't have to play the game in real life to actually be able to play it on a video game. But if you don't know nothing about basketball, you shouldn't be able to come up here and be successful. Just like I don't know shit about soccer. I like to play it, and I actually do be playing FIFA, but I don't really know shit about what's going on. Hockey, you know what I'm saying? I played it every year for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, on EA Access. I don't know much about that game, but I give it a shot. I try, but I shouldn't be going up there beating number one people in the world, or beating actually people that actually play this game every year, every day. You know what I'm saying? On 2K, it's a possibility. On 2K, it is. And when it came that possibility for letting these scrubs be successful, I was like, you know what? It's time to go. It's time to go seek other things. At the time, NBA Live 15, they was doing polls. They was asking you, is the game feel realistic? They was asking you questions. And the questions that they was asking, I love them because they actually seemed like they was trying to make a simulation type basketball game. They had me because that's what the basketball community needs. You know, 2K just floods you with a bunch of realistic animations, but the way that they play this game is just not right. It ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So I just disagree with the gameplay, man. I don't like the gameplay of the new consoles. And that's any of them, man. That's down to Live. That's down to 2K. Any of them on the Xbox. Just the gameplay. I don't feel any of them felt realistic. On the 360 days, 2K13 felt so realistic, and I can't wait till that get here, man, because, yo, it's a good game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just can't deny it. But a lot of you NBA Live fanboys, you haven't played the game. So you have to play those games to understand what I'm talking about. How when you release a shot, it wasn't about a green release. It's about you taking a good shot. A lot of people started to complain. That's when Twitter got so big and people started complaining about the little tedious things. And they actually listen to these people because there's a lot of people that can't play freaking games. It's a lot of people that are gamers that want to be successful every time and don't even have to take the time to study the game. You listen to them. You know, when social media really got popping, people start listening to those type people. Why can't you get the feeling of you shoot a shot, you don't even know it's going in until it goes in? That's like real life. Yes, you could turn the shot meter off, but it's always still going to be in the game. It's in the game. The green ain't going nowhere. I don't like that. And there's other things I don't like. It's just not the green shot release. It's other things I don't like about the gameplay. And I'm not going to get involved with all that. But those who feel me, y'all let me know. You comment below. To those who don't feel me, let me know how y'all feel. But I'm not getting 2K23. I barely played 22. 22 I just deleted the other day. I'm not into it. I'm just not. I cannot do it. And it hurts me because that's where all my people be at though. You know what I'm saying? And I don't be communicating with my people like that because they on 2K. So I can't go over there and chat with them about 2K and that's all they're talking about. I don't even want to hear about that game. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad I can't stand that game right now. You know what I'm saying? Or just any of these new games, it just don't impress me at all. So that's my mind right now. I'm not purchasing that game. Now, if it comes down later on during the season or something like that and I get bored, I might be like, I just want to see it because I love just seeing how something actually feels. You know what I'm saying? You know, and actually play it for myself. But if it's free for something like that, free or something like that, half price, yeah, man. But I'm not paying $70. I'm not paying $80. I'm not paying $150. That's damn for sure on NBA 2K. Don't judge me because a lot of y'all motherfuckers out there, your girls buying your games. You ain't even got the money to buy 2K, you broke bastards. So, you know, that's realistic of the situation, man, for real. So, yo, if you like the video, man, y'all comment below. Like the video, share this shit, man, out to the world, man. So, you know, that's how I feel about 2K, man. I'm just not hyped. I wish I was. I wish there was a basketball game because I'm a basketball fan. Everybody that's a basketball fan and a gamer, you have to have that to go hand in hand. It's like, oh my God, you see KD go off one night, drop 50. It ain't no better feeling in the world to get on the game and go play as Kevin Durant, trying to go ham just like you seen him do. Try to hit some of the same moves because that's how we play. For those who are like simulation type players, that's how we play. You know what I'm saying? That's how we learn to get better with teams when we play with them. You know what I'm saying? Seeing them on the TV. So it just goes hand to hand. So I want this game to be good simulation, but it just don't. It's more of a system than actually playing the game. It's more of things you can do in that game that you don't do in real life. And it's horrible to the game. It's horrible to the sport, my opinion. But that is how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't change it. You know, this video damn sure not going to change the perspective. But I really want NBA Live to look at this, man. whenever you do decide to come back, people saying it's dead. I believe so too. Until we find out, to me, it's dead. So I may be wishing on a dead horse. That's so be it. But at the end of the day, they haven't told us nothing, and they said they're gonna be working on new gen. So we don't know. We can't say nothing. But until then, I'm gonna enjoy playing the older games. I'm not ashamed of it. I love playing older basketball games because this is what it's all about. Even back then, you go back to the PlayStation 2 and you could say how things looked arcadish or whatever. It was sim in all those games. All those games from Live and 2K, though, it was sim in them. I mean, straight up. You play them, you know what I'm talking about. Even though it did give you a more of a arcade feel, but it still wasn't you just gonna pick up and play and score 100 points. Like, it was just different. So, it is what it is, man. Let me get up out of here, man. Yo, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video, man. I'm up out of here, you guys. Peace out.